again. I don't know why this keeps happening. How did I fix it last time? Hold on. Alright, I think I got it this time. Hey. So I'm just gonna have to go check that every time before I start. So we're gonna go ahead and play some Rome 1 today. Pick up where we left off. Where we left off, I honestly don't remember. Yeah, they're about to take that. Well, if they're gonna take that, yeah, we're not gonna do that this turn. That ship's gonna get mangled. Why I have an entire army full of that, I don't know. Let's get a pier up and going. Man, a lot of towns that just do nothing. My Senate mission, nothing. I have no Senate missions. Okay, it's weird. You're going there. That's right. We're building ourselves a nice little regular army for that. And you guys are gonna come down here. Where was I gonna send you guys? Back over to Macedon, maybe? Seems like a good idea. We'll take these two into Gaul. Sounds like fun. I'm kind of mad about this. I really wanted that island. There's no way they're gonna stop that siege, and unless they've got something. No, they have nothing coming in. Okay. Well, Carthage loses. Yeah, I think we're gonna go sit on Macedon's face. um, and that was why we did not put the army in there. Oh, look, they brought reinforcements. How nice. Yeah, and they don't have anything. Retrain the ship. I'm going to train another one. All right. Go ahead and get that up and running. It only costs a ridiculous amount of money. Yeah. We're going to have you come back down here and go have a talk with Macedon. Sounds rich. Let's go ahead and check our it's so bad. He's just a spy. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Lots of money pouring in. Construction going on. That's nice. Yeah, we definitely need to go pick up some new towns here. Hmm. Get a dog. There we go. Some dogs rolling up in here. That's always the way to do it. We have 3 ships. Well, that's nice. No. Greek shit. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I can't really do that right now because, yeah, I think I'll get in trouble. What is that? What is that? Greek Navy. Greek Navy. Oh, transport. Yeah. That could end badly for me. Oh well. See what happens. Put me another one. You should have built your port. Job. I don't see the port. It's okay. Sure, it's around somewhere. Oh, it's right there. It's underneath the name. Okay. Now, you head north into Gaul. You head south into Macedon. A port was built. Yay! Takes forever. Yeah. So, yeah, if you remember from the last one, like these small towns, one of the reasons we didn't like just knock everything down or, pillage them when we got them is because now they're at least at the point where they're almost ready to level up, which is going to help us a lot. Um, Whereas it like this one, I think was very very low. It was below 500 when we first got it, and several turns later, it hasn't even it's not even hit 1,000 population. So getting to 2,000 is going to take a ridiculous amount of turns, unless we get some slaves, which might be what we do next when we hit Macedon and Gaul. So, we'll see. Next turn, we're going to have to get these guys off of there. Bring the spy down. See what Mastodon's got lying around. I don't think I'm going to need too much to take Mastodon down. I feel like it's going to be a quick. But then again, I've been wrong before, so. How's the war dogs going? Cool. Oh. Oh, Britannia took it? City expands, finally. Oh, not the right one I wanted to expand, but okay. Just making it there is going to be a pain. Alright. Let's see what we got out there. It needs to be built. Got a turn. It's got a turn. It's got 4. It's got 2. Hopefully next turn that'll level up. We'll finally have a town that we can do something with. Let's see. We've got Roman, Virginian. Ah, there's the rebels. My rebels. Let's have a talk. I don't know what I'm gonna. Oh, you know what I should do with this? Let's go have a discussion with Carthage. Carthage is a good piece of meat. You can't just leave that out there for the Brutii and the Scipii to take. You gotta go get that yourself. That's gonna be a siege that I don't even want to figure out. Oh, good. Just where I was heading. Oh, the faction leader finally died. And there's the town expands. Yay. Hand pump invented. And of course, there's a plague in Macedon, right as I'm going down there. Just what I wanted to hear. Where is the plague? We're just going to guess. Okay. Alright, spy. Come, public order. Oh, they have the plague. You should probably get out of there. How do I? We're going to have to figure that one out. Agents. Yeah, not really. Do yourself a favor. Just get out of there. Oh, okay. I really hate, like, I feel like Macedon hides behind having plague all the time. That sounds horrible. But just work with me here. I feel like the plague in Macedon is just always there. Always seems to be there. There's never a point where you can hit Macedon and it doesn't have the plague for some reason. It's weird. It's a very weird little thing. We are growing. You're growing. Okay. And we have got one on the way down to have a conversation with Carthage. Okay. Cool. And you guys still haven't come up this way. So who owns this? Oh, it's Germania. Germania's at war with them. No? Just us and why are we're not friends with Germania. I mean, we're gonna go to war with them if they don't. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll have to see that one. Uh, two of these going. And next turn we're gonna move these guys out and see what we can find. This campaign's slowly spiraling to a weird direction. It's never good when the Germans come down south. Gives us a whole another set of problems. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to end up happening. Okay, well, you just go and. What? You just kind of go and hang out somewhere and wait to die. Hmm. Sorry. Yay. Ran a whole bunch of mercenaries. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Just go with yeah, we'll just see how that runs out. What has Carthage got in there anyway? Oh, war elephants. And apparently they too have the plague. Great. Does everybody have the plague this time around? You get some plague. You get some plague. You get some plague. You get some plague. You get a plague. There you go. Now everyone has a plague. Yay! Oh. Alright. I feel like I'm just running away with money at this point. Let's look at top 5 factions. Who's that? That's the Brutii and the Scipii. Okay. So all of Rome is pretty much taken over the top 5. Military is owned by the or the Skip or is the Brutii, the Scipii. Oh, that makes my head hurt. There you go. Took over the territorial rankings from everybody. Again, yeah, my finances just don't even bother. But my population is just getting destroyed by Egypt. I need to take some more settlements. Carthage will help with that. I mean, I'm gonna probably destroy most of it, but you know, it'll help. Yeah, all of that's owned by Germania and Britannia. It's interesting that they just kind of was like, we're gonna come over and take a look. That's fine. I guess we'll have to go to war with them eventually. No, I can't go to a ceasefire with you guys. All right. And you go north. Oh, go away, Germans. Yeah, clear yourself up. Don't want any of those germs. Some sewers going. Keeps the health of everything going. That's another thing that they kind of made Rome overpowered with is like I think you're one of the only ones that actually build like sewers and other things, baths. The other races, the other factions just don't. It's like, you missed those. That's not going anywhere. All right. Everybody else has moved. They're getting ready to hit there. And there we go. All right. I don't think I've ever assaulted walls like this before. I mean, I'm gonna fight on the main battle map, but I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna end. This will be an interesting fight. This first time I'm like assaulting like real walls, not just like the Gallic ones. There's that. Oh, I brought you too. Well, you don't need to be around. There's a siege tower. All right. Oh, good. They came to meet us on the wall. We're definitely going to have to move those peasants away. Oh, wow. The towers start shooting at us now. Here they come. Oh, there, look, there's the ones on the other side. And I'll just squeeze them. Cool. All right. Let's go see if we can attack some elephants. I kind of feel like I should have bought all of these mercenaries. Oh, hello. Oh. Yeah, just go ahead and end that battle before anybody accidentally dies. Now, this is going to be the fun part. Because Carthage usually has a very high population. And we are going to enslave it. We don't want to. Wow, that is a lot. Just enslave it for the time being. Okay. Get rid of that. Pick that up. Yeah. Bizarre. Yeah. Okay. We'll leave you, I guess, for the time being, but I don't know how long. See. So now we have 2 towns that expanded because of that. There you go. There's one. And there's 2. There you go. Yeah, Carthage is always a nice Nice bag of nice piece of meat that you can't just leave out there for whatever. You can't leave out there for the other two. You get in there. Yeah. Don't let whoever this is. Yeah, the Greek Navy. Okay. I got that then. I got that then. Okay. And oh wow, so many more troops. So many more troops. We can actually get Troy here. Nicely done. But it'll be a while before we can get everything like looking good because yeah, there's just a lot going on here that needs to be changed. So we're gonna go ahead and grab us. I really kind of want to get rid of all these. You know what? I want to move these mercenaries just outside the city, and principes, more of a missile unit. Um, yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and grab us a couple of Troy, and actually, we're just gonna get a few more pieces, a few more cavalry. Okay, whatever. Where? Oh, how lucky. Dude, get your stuff in order and get healthy. Let's go take a look at all of our settlements. Carthage brought a lot of money to the table, which I am very happy about. All right. Yeah. So they want me to take there. What do you got going on here? 36. Really hard to take care of, I suppose. Lucky. Oh, cool. Yeah, both of those. We're good there. Oh, I'm almost a little hesitant to engage some of this. Go away. Go away. That's not even worth me doing. There it is. Forgot where it was for a second there. I think there's another city down here below the lake or below these rivers. That's so cool. Like, look at the detail of the river, like running. That's kind of cool. Anyway, yeah. Senate fishing side. We'll take care of this. Oh, who do we have here? The faction leader. Okay. Lucky. Yeah, we're gonna have to get these guys out of here. But a lot of that has to do with other unrest is the cultural penalty, distance to the capital. Yeah, so we're gonna have law come in, buildings. So we have what 6 there, and so that causes the unrest. So, but the cultural penalty can go down with every building that we convert to our own, which realistically we need to. The building can't be destroyed. Okay. I feel like that should be a building I could destroy. Oh, we can just build on top of it. Okay, cool. Yeah, with every building that we like replace, the cultural penalty will go down. So we got to figure. We got to do the port, the army barracks, practice range, cavalry stables, the walls, and land clearance. So this, this, which if we can get this in, public health bonus +5 would be better. So, all right, we're still moving just fine. Oh, look, more. I don't know if I want to bring those in yet. We'll see. Haven't really been recruiting a new anything yet. All right. I know, I know. I don't have much of a choice in the matter anymore. That reminds me, did you not have any kids? You have no kid. Oh wait, no, never mind. Yeah, he has one son. He was married and had a daughter. I feel like the lewd isn't somebody that we want to entrust the family to. Where are you? Down in Carthage. Probably. He's not commanding it, but Yeah, we're gonna let you be the next factionaire because I don't particularly like that guy's name. Oh, he's commanding this army. That's cool. You know what? We can let you have it. That's fine. Oh, there we go. All right. You still got the plague? Yeah. Yeah. Well, since I don't want to give this army the whole plague, we're gonna wait a turn. So I just feel like that's gonna end badly for us. If I just let them go in there and get beaten up or get the plague, half of the army is gonna end up dying, and then who knows what character is gonna end up dying. So, but I really don't want to send him in there because he has the plague, and if he, oh, you know what, the best way to, yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. So there's no plague in there. You can come back, and you can come down. Sure, I'm getting yelled at. That was a lot. War declared. Germania and Darcia. Transgression. Macedon. Nope, war. Why did all of those people go to war? So, I can see these people. But for some reason, Darcy and Germania went to war. And I don't know why. Well, I guess because they were allies with the Brutii. They weren't my allies. I didn't do it. Okay. They're just lining them up to get knocked down. Are they? There you go. Salt. Alright. Let's go ahead and fight this one. Um so I was gonna talk about some legal stuff. And one of the things I saw just the other day was Jesse Smoulet's conviction got overturned. Now, if you don't know who that is, um, he was an actor on a show called Empire, what I gather. And so I don't know why, but he ended up one cold night. He decided he says he got jumped by people wearing MAGA hats, and they were white and they were screaming homophobic and racial slurs at him. Well, as the police began to investigate, there was a lot of inaccuracies in it, and they ended up tracing. Uh, they ended up tracing his. They ended up tracing it all to a couple of people, a couple of guys, realistically, and these guys ended up confessing that Jesse paid him to paid them. They were a couple of brothers actually. Paid them to jump him, and then he claimed this. Well, when the police found this out, the district attorney at the time, it was Chicago's district attorney, Alicia Fox, who was friends of the Smollett family, texted them and said, "Hey, you just need to be quiet." Now that was a district attorney at the time that did that, which sounds pretty corrupt to me. But Yeah, she essentially sent them a text and gave them a heads up that it was coming, and that he just needed to be quiet. So, he was, and what ended up happening is he ended up, the district attorney, they ended up bringing charges against him, but the district attorney not only brought charges against him, but they also, Alicia Fox, ended up um, recusing herself because of a bias, which was the right thing to do. But then it kind of came out that she recused herself and then appointed her first in command to do to do the prosecution, which when you do that, technically speaking, ooh, it's not a lot of money. So I'm gonna go with that population ain't that high. Um, when you do that, the whole point is um, that your office and nobody. Oh, good. I didn't do that. Your office and nobody in it has anything to do with the prosecution. Well, come to find out that obviously she didn't do the appointment right, and he got a sweet deal. Basically, he had to forfeit $10,000 bond, and he had to do some community service, and that was it. And many people are kind of sitting there going, "Yeah, well, what's so wrong with that?" Well, according to the police, he committed. He basically had wouldn't say committed, but he faked a hate crime, and it was all in order to get. I didn't feel like fighting that. To get a better pay is what they said, and from his current employers. Um, Now I don't think there's much. I don't know how much wiggle room they had on that one when they put it down, but that was essentially what they were arguing. Well, the the state ended up stepping in and saying, "No, this is all done wrong. You can't appoint someone for this." And the big thing is he didn't have to plead to anything, so he didn't actually have to go into court and say, "Yeah, I did this, and this." So he doesn't technically he never pled nor said that he did anything wrong, so he doesn't have to admit that he did anything wrong. So when it came time after the fact, he can still say after the prosecution was over, he could still say that he never committed. He was not the one behind it. He basically pled no contest, which that led to a little problem. Um, you know. So anyway, when the state stepped in, they appointed a proper prosecutor. He got retried. Now on appeal, it came before the Illinois Supreme Court, and the Illinois Supreme Court said, "No, you can't do that. That's what's called double jeopardy." Now, if you don't know what double jeopardy is, it's built into our Constitution, and it basically says that the state gets one bite at the apple. One bite, that's it. You 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 bring your prosecution, you do it, and you move on. That's all it is. If you get a not guilty or dismissed with prejudice, or not a hung jury. Now, if a jury doesn't come back with a definitive verdict and says this person is guilty, this person is innocent, that's not the same thing. They can still retry them. A mistrial is not the same thing, um, which is something that we have to keep in mind. Oh, and the Brutai show. I really wanted that one too. Thapsus is a good. I was really trying to stop them from coming down here, and getting any kind of leeway down here. It's essentially now it's I'm gonna have Gaul and all of this going on, and Spain, and most of North Africa, and I'm probably gonna come through here and take up all the Brutii stuff. Um, but yeah, so he when this when the Supreme Court stepped in and said, you know, you had one bite, you messed it up, that's your fault. Um, that was how they overturned his verdict. Oh wow, they actually have units in there. Wonder where they're gonna drop those. Doesn't really matter. I'll beat them as I build some troops. So they had their bite at the apple, and that is why it all got overturned. Now I somewhat disagree with it being double jeopardy in the first place. Not that it wasn't, but you got to be in jeopardy to have double jeopardy, and he knew he wasn't in double jeopardy because he had people taking care of him, and that kind of makes me feel like, well, if you knew you weren't going to lose, um, if you knew you were going to end up on the side of I'll be just fine, then wow, that's a big army. Oops. If you knew you were going to end up on the side of I'm not going to get hurt, um, well, they just keep demanding more and more stuff. Like I'm going to give it to them. If you were never in jeopardy, could you really have double jeopardy? Well, the Supreme Court said that that's what it was, so essentially that's what it is, and that's perfectly fine. Um, oh, I feel bad for them. Um, all right, you got it. Yeah, go ahead and marry them off. It's a girl. Oh, you hear all the Roman dads go, oh. Let's be done with this. Oh, wow. You are. Ooh. They must have been sacking back and forth. And by the looks of it, that's not a Gallic town anymore. Sorry. Looks like my son woke up. Oh, yeah. He does not look like he's happy. Hold on a sec. I will be right back. Let's see how many reinforcements they get to bring in. None. None. Okay. Just end that. That's not even a fair fight. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Always wonderful when they put themselves back to sleep. All right, get that one up and rolling. You still got the plague? Neither do they. Good job. All right. Like, what does Gaul have left? Oh, bet you it's all in Spain. Bet you their Spanish holdings is what they got left. All right, this is a mess down here. Kind of just want to get this over with. I'm kind of done with this. Oh, where did you come from? Oh, that's not good. They they kicked the Skippy Eye back into the ocean or back into the sea. Ooh, but yeah, no, not for long. We're allies with Britain, Britannia. I have a feeling that they're not going to keep that, and they're eventually just going to break it. We'll see. I might have to go over there and stomp Germania, but we'll see. All right. No, because I'm coming down the pipe for you. Well, if Macedon just evacuated, mass evacuated. All right, just be done with this. Ugh. That's good for Gaul. Oh, cool. Okay. I was trying to figure out why he was a turncoat. But there we go. Got all this. All right. Got that going. Last building. All right. What you got? Oh, wow. Okay. Forgot to upgrade those walls. It's kind of a bad thing. Give me some public order. All right. All right. I'm kind of looking forward to taking on some Macedonian armies. Whatever. Let's repair it. It'll eventually come to us anyway. Well, let's see some stats again. Hmm. My military is finally catching up with Scipii. We overtook the production ranking of Egypt. Territory rankings going through the roof. Financial ranking, no one's gonna catch me. No one. I like how Rome is pretty rich. Uh, and the Greek city states apparently are pretty rich. And I'm right behind them. There, I'll catch up with them soon enough. A couple more towns. Uh, and I'll catch up with Egypt. Specifically, if I come down here and I take this one and then this one, if I could take these two big areas right here, I'll start catching up with Egypt. Of course, who knows how long I'll have to sit here. Well, no, I got a whole bunch of mercenaries I could just leave here because I'm gonna come over here and pick up these Triorii. So, all right, head back this way. Yeah, which will be fine. That army's a little beaten up. Oh, this one's a lot beaten up. Gosh, I thought Gaul would be farther along than it is. It is not. As is the only good thing about coming over here with them is you really don't run into much that can, like, you don't run into uh, underdeveloped cities. Thrace might be an underdeveloped city. Yeah, it's just it's a city. It's not a town. So that's a large town. Minor city. Minor city. Large town. That's our big aim right there. The statue of Zeus. We're gonna have to catch some of these. There's 4 wonders of the world right here. There's one right here. Then the Temple of Athena or Artemis. The mausoleum at Halicarnassus, and of course the Colossus of Rhodes. There's 4 of them right there in a row that we're gonna have to pick up, and there's 7 all in total. Where are the other 3? Let's see. You have the Lighthouse of Alexandria, the pyramids, and the Sphinx of Giza, Gaza. That's not Gaza. And then Hanging Gardens of Babylon. So those are the 7. This one takes forever to get because you just don't, like, all of this right here is a lot of, like, territory that's just grinding through. Whereas, like, right here, it's all kind of connected. You're not really. I usually don't end up. Not to mention this one doesn't really do much for you. It is actually somewhat of a. It helps you hold down Egyptian territories. That's about it. The other ones actually do stuff for you. I forget what they are, but we'll figure them out as we go. Because we'll probably pick them up pretty easy. All right. First things first. Let's smack this guy. Because I don't like how close you're standing to me. Back in the town. And we'll retrain him. There we go. And should I pick up one more? Yeah, you know what? Pick up one more. Get rid of the spearman. Next turn. All right. Yeah. I think they were thinking that one through. Oh, don't do it. I knew it. Oh, we're allies. It's okay. You're one of our allies. Okay. I believe you. Oh, thank goodness I didn't come down here. Uh, yeah, we're gonna have to get some health. Uh, this army's pretty beaten up too. I wonder if it can even fight back. It's about even. They have so many more troops than I do. What do you have? Oh, it's just a bunch of spearmen. Get some stuff going. Yeah. All right. This will be 3 turns. I'm gonna take it just because I need some place to replenish troops. What do we got going on here? They're still in a stalemate. That's next turn. That's the one thing that is just really bad, I think, about Rome. What is like, you're sitting there, you have allies, they're supposed to be, you know, all this, and just no reason at all, no warning, nothing. The allies are suddenly attacking your settlements, and like I said, there's no warning to it. There's no rhyme nor reason. It just happens, and I think that was something really badly set up in Rome. Um, all right, I think we're gonna head out with this and head up here. See if we can't help out. The best we can do for the time being. Eventually, we're going to try to hit that. We're going to build ourselves a nice little army of everything we got in here, plus some Julii. Alright. Well, on that note, I think I'm going to end it. Alright. We were talking about Jesse Smollett. It was a okay discussion. Not really the best I've ever had. With myself, of course. Uh, it's one of the things you need to remember about the whole thing. I'm gonna stop playing for a second. Just put this through. One of the things you need to remember for the whole thing is no matter what the state does, no matter how much they messed up, they only get one bite at the apple. They took that bite. It's over and done with. And that is why he is off the hook. And that's one of our constitutional rights. And it's a good thing. It's a great right. It protects us from, having basically our lives hung in limbo over and over and over again. And though I feel like, he was never in jeopardy, at the same time, I do understand where the Supreme Court's coming from. And that particular right that was established way back then is a right that always needs to be protected because we don't want the state, we don't want, the state to charge us over and over again, not because they have the evidence or there possibilities that there's, something going on. It's because that's, they got one bite and that's it. Having our lives hang in limbo over and over again for years is just not the way that we need, that anyone should live. We'll go to the next turn. And double jeopardy is a huge part of protecting that. Now you might disagree, and you might find that he should have had to pay for what he did. And hey, you might be right, but for where we're at right now, there ain't no way I'm gonna complete that. That's the Senate being a jerk. Okay, you guys step out. You guys step in. Let it go. Let it retrain. And grab us another trail. Or you know what? Grab us another horse. Cavalry. I don't know how he got plagued twice and didn't die. Come on. Finish up. Then again, I guess I could just head over here and take care of that. But I really want to get south because I have a feeling I'm going to have to fight them for that. And I really, really don't want to do that. But that's, double jeopardy is there to protect us. And no matter what you think of his crime or, all that, the state messed up. They, a person showed up saying they were the prosecutor. Everyone agreed that he was the prosecutor. The judge agreed he was the prosecutor. And even though he wasn't, the properly appointed, Jesse relied on the deal that was cut for him. He went out and did his community service, even though I think they were chip shot hours, I believe. But he went out and by relying on those, and he, so, and he finished them, all of them. And, I think in the coming months, it's going to be insufferable because they're going to be, well, not there, but there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be, saying that he was not guilty, when in all reality, it's not what the court said. The court didn't distinguish his guilt at all. What the court distinguished was that he not that he wasn't guilty. It was just that he had a technicality uh, to not have to deal with being prosecuted over and over again for the same thing. And the judge was right. The Supreme Court was right in issuing that. But we just need to remember that that's kind of how that goes. And double jeopardy, it sounds horrible in some cases, and in all reality, it's only horrible until you need it. It's one of those things that, oh, the state's coming after me the third time after I've been not guilty. Um, it's only horrible until we need it, and for this particular case, it's something that should be protected. But on that note, even though I should probably go out on a battle, but I'm gonna call it a night. Um, Hope you guys have a good one. And I gotta remember. I gotta remember to start actually having that legal discussion earlier in the stream. But that's how it goes. I hope you guys have a good one, and hopefully more people show up soon. Have a good one.